Hello everyone, thank you so much for your interest in herbs farming. This is our second video and we want to appreciate those who have watched our previous video and subscribed, and if you haven't, please do so. So today we'll be doing a recap of our training package program that we offer in our organization. As you can see, we have 3 trainees and one of our trainer who is a familiar face from our previous video. So stay tuned. After a warm welcome, our guests are served with herbal teas and pancakes. In another video, we will be sharing recipes. The trainer begins by describing the farm layout, which is important so that the trainees can be knowledgeable about each facility and the functions. If you are aiming the export markets, some of the high-value crops such as basil or tarragon might require of you to construct a greenhouse. This is to keep away pests and also other diseases. Just behind us is a greenhouse. We will be illustrating a feature of it, which is the curtains. The opening of the curtains happens during the day when it is hot, and the closing during the night when it is cold. Just behind, if you can spot the gutter, it is meant to collect water, which will save the farmer or the investor the expense of water. It is also important to hold the curtain roller with both hands to avoid accidents. You might use one hand and the roller comes back and hits you. It is important to maintain food safety by washing your hands. Before you become an exporter, your farm will require to be audited. This is whereby inspectors come to visit your farm and ensure such requirements are observed. The Kenya Plant Health Inspectors have to visit your farm. This is basil. The variety is sweet aroma 2. This is one of the crops that is very profitable if you have the markets. Propagation of basil takes about 3 weeks. The transplant process at week 4. And in 3 to 4 weeks, the plant has matured. Harvesting will be weekly for the next 4 months. How enticing is that?
Hello. So as my colleague has informed you, this is basil sweet aroma 2. We grow our basil in the greenhouse. This is because it's a regulation by the EU that if you are to export basil to their market, you have to grow it in an enclosed place. This is because there are some pests of concern that are native in our region, but at their place they don't have there. So it's just some measures that they put in place so that we do not export pests to them. So one of the requirements that they put is that you have to grow basil in an enclosed place. For our case, it's a greenhouse. Make sure it has a double door. As you have seen, it has a double door, and you have to do regular scouting of your crop to make sure that there are no pests. If there are pests, there are some procedures that you have to put in place. Probably come up with a good spring program to eradicate the pest. You also have to display pesticide and train your workers to identify your pest. So after you have prepared your greenhouse, you get some guys to make for you the beds, to raise for you the beds, and then after they have raised the beds, you get DAP ama TSP. You mix with the soil at a rate of 1.5 kg per bed, and then una rake your bed, unafungulia maji to make sure imedove with the soil. And then on the next day ama after some hours after it have dissolved, come and transplant your basil. Your basil will take 3 to 4 weeks in the greenhouse, and it's ready for harvesting. In this period, you'll make sure that in every week you have done at least The CAFEs, they recommend at least twice, scouting at least twice. You also have to do regular feeding of your crop, and you also have to water it every day, because hizi crops zenye most of these herbs unauza maji, so you have to make sure that you have fed your crop very well, so that when you are grading and weighing, it has weight. So after the end of that, of the 3 weeks, 3 to 4 weeks, your crop is ready for harvesting. So during the harvesting day, in this period, you'll need to do some preparation. Like you'll need to procure some crates, rubber band packaging. You need to stop packaging, and yeah, that's all. So on the harvesting day, you need to get some experienced labor, people with experience of harvesting basil. Basil really needs care, because one miscalculation may bruise the basil and that one will be rejected. But for our case, we do value addition. So for the rejects, we dry them. That one will show you in a separate video. So on the harvesting day, yeah, you need all those materials.
Here we have the fertigation tank. It helps to even distribution of fertilizer to the crop. The reason why we recommend this clear one is because it has marked measurements. This helps to eliminate human error of measurements. Let us proceed to the other part of the farm where we have outside crops. Here we have rosemary. There are so many varieties of rosemary. Therefore, you have to be careful of which variety you are getting. There is only one, the exotic kind, that is meant for the export market. Here we have our trainee being trained how to harvest. It is very important to have skilled labor so as to avoid wastages. We are in our propagation unit, and if it's not familiar, please like, because today you are learning something new. This is why you still need a greenhouse. It is still functioning as a propagation unit. This is where we raise our seedlings, and even to maximize the space, we use it as a drying unit. We will show you in the video. He is now holding a tray. It consists of 160 plugs. This is where we put our seeds and seedlings for germination. What we do now is take the soil, put it in our wheelbarrow, rub to break the particles, add some water, mix it to form a paste or mud. Make sure that the water is well distributed to the soil so that when you are planting your seedlings, they have enough water. Continue mixing it until it is well drained. Take the soil, put it in the tray and spread it. The soil is meant to occupy the 160 plugs. That's why you have to spread enough. Our tray is ready. Our trainer took us through propagation. The herbs that you can grow seedlings through propagation by cuttings are such as rosemary, tarragon, oregano, The rest, such as thyme and basil, you'll have to propagate through seedlings. Here is an example of propagation through seedlings. Now our trainer is preparing the tray to show our trainees how to propagate through seeds. Start by poking holes in your prepared tray. Then you put individual seeds into your tray. Remember that for your seeds to germinate, there is aftercare whereby they need warmth, water, and the air. Just inside our propagation unit, it is also our drying unit. This is whereby we take after graded materials. It is not waste to us. We maximize it and add value, and we derive dry product from it. As you can see, we already drained rosemary. To show you how we have maximized our greenhouse, below we have our propagated rosemary, and on top we have our drying rosemary. Lastly, we take our trainees through packing. Here we have packed rosemary and thyme. Then later we take them to the airport for the rest of the process. Unfortunately, our first team did not have the identification card, so I hope when you join us you will have. Thank you.